Okay.
Hello. Welcome
Oh,
back.
welcome back.
Can you tell it's
Oh,
been like,
nice to
it
see
feels
you.
like it's been a minute and I'm excited to
Yeah,
do another episode of Basic
yeah, me too.
Witches. Nope.
You forget. Basic
Basic
banter.
banter for
Who
witches.
forgets our tagline? And I'm sorry if you get to hear Grizzly barking in the background.
I didn't hear. It's all good.
Good. She's just been a turd nugget lately, so
Okay.
that's been fun.
That's okay.
But
She's
what do
missed
you
you.
do?
I also can't,
Yeah.
I always call us the basic bitches. They're basic banter for witches.
And that's a tongue twister.
You
What's
know,
what's the way to figure it out, Jess? Unique New
New
York.
York. Unique New York. Basic banter for witches. Basic banter for witches. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll make it one of these days. One of
Exactly.
these days.
It's
Maybe into season 2, maybe season 3. I don't know
exactly.
how
I
far
might
we
get our
go.
name right. I have
Yeah.
full intention, right? So,
Right.
yes. So, what do you want to talk about
Amazing.
today?
Amazing. Okay, so obviously a million things. I feel I've been coming off of like a really big, like wonderful experience. I did a little bit of traveling. I've been meeting lots of wonderful people, and I was asked a really interesting question over the weekend.
Hmm.
Over the last weekend, and she's like, "You know what, Britt? Like, so like, let's talk manifesting." She's like, "What's next for you?" And I was like, "That's a hard question." I'm
Hmm.
like, "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, "That's
Hmm.
crazy. Okay, let's think." I'm like, "What have I been able to receive so far that the
Hmm.
world has given me, and what do I want next?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I have to create a board." So this episode was born.
Boom. I love
So
it.
it
This
is
is
born.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, manifesting
Yeah.
and vision boards. If you have
Vision
not
boards.
done them
Vision
before,
boards.
we are going to
Yeah.
walk you through them. They're
Yeah.
so much fun.
Hmm.
Yes,
Peak
you can
mind
do them,
behind you. That's empty. It just says focus on it. So
which
focus,
is
focus, focus,
which is
focus,
good. Yeah,
focus.
I know. Yeah, I've got a bunch of boards over there. There's there's a manifest board and a vision board and something else in there too. Yeah, I've got a little bit of everything. I have to update. I haven't updated for a while. My way of typically manifesting is I like to do everything on New Year's Eve, so that way I'm ready for the new year.
Hmm.
Um, but I have been wanting to do another one right away because when I had moved in the early spring here, my manifest board kind of collapsed. All of it went everywhere, and I'm like, well, I don't even remember it was on
Well,
that board, so I guess I got to start over.
if that's not a
So
sign to
thanks.
start over, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
and that's okay. So yeah, it's been fun. So I know I'm going to be doing another one probably within this next couple of weeks here because why not?
Mm,
I've got the rest of the year, you know, and really since she asked me that question, I have no idea. So I gotta really get figured out. Like, if you're not manifesting, you're not asking for what you want and then you're not receiving. So
exactly. Your list. What's on your list? Exactly. If there's nothing on your
that's it.
list, you're not going to get anything. So,
Exactly. So
exactly.
Jessica, why don't you tell me what is on your list? What's next for you right at this moment?
Well, okay. Last episode, potentially, we had spoken about, the things of like selling my house,
Hmm.
getting my daughter to frickin' sleep train,
Hmm.
both of which have been an upside down, topsy turvy little event for us. But
Yeah.
I think part of it is it's like, yeah, I put those vibes in the world, but I never really like put it on paper. I didn't look at it every day.
Oh,
I didn't engage with it every day. Do you know what
right.
I mean? So I feel like,
Totally.
okay, obviously I want those things, but I don't
Yeah.
think I put in enough of my, not intuition, but in my intent
But yeah,
for that. Like, so
yeah,
I know that that's, I'm like, okay,
totally.
I'm like, you know what? And,
Sweet.
so
It's
definitely,
it's time.
yeah, it's time. So I think it's like, okay, enough's enough. Get your board out. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, you'll
Yeah.
never get it if you don't
Wicked.
ask for it, right? So I think, yeah, we've got to ask
Exactly.
for those things for sure.
Totally. Well, and I
Honestly,
find too, I like, like you have pretty specific ideas, which is amazing.
yes.
And when people are thinking about doing a vision board or a manifest board, you should be specific. Like if you like, this is going to be super general, but like if you want to lose 10 pounds, write it down.
Yep.
Write down losing 10 pounds.
Yep.
If you want to meet a new friend, or if you want to win a contest, or if you want a different job, or you want to move
Hmm.
to a new place, and write it down.
Yep.
Like write down as specific as possible. What do you want it to look like when you have
Exactly.
it in your hands?
Yep. So,
Imagine it like our friend Taylor had told me this one year, that her way of manifesting is when you think about it, when you write it down, imagine yourself already having it in your hands.
Exactly. Yeah,
Imagine yourself already being in that situation, being in that job, looking the way that you are, whatever the case is, and
exactly.
it'll come true that much faster. So,
Exactly. Yeah. No, and that rings so true. Is it you've got to believe you already have it. So whether that is, and again, you can be completely like pinpoint. I want a new red sports car. I
mhm,
want to be financially independent. I
mhm,
want
yeah,
those, that nice pair of shoes or what, whatever it
that's
happens to
exactly
be,
it.
big or small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what it is. Nothing is too much and nothing is too little.
Yeah,
Just be
exactly.
specific. And then the biggest thing, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but the biggest thing is then be open for opportunity of what's going to happen next. Because
Hmm.
if you're thinking, I'll use the new job for an example. If you're just like, oh, I hate my job, like I want something new, I really want to manifest like a different job, then you have to be ready to put a resume out,
Hmm.
update your LinkedIn, or be ready that like if a job opportunity comes to you, that's the world saying, okay, here, do you want it?
Hmm.
It's yours. But if you don't take it and you're like, that wasn't the sign, then you're going to be waiting that much longer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't take it as, oh, I don't want that one. It's like, well, it
Yeah.
was one. If you want one specifically in marketing, then write
Right.
that shit down.
Exactly. What are you
Yeah.
waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
So, but
Exactly.
yes. But also, hold up, Jess. We have to wait. We have to put this on pause for a hot second because I know our listeners are going to want to know the
Mhm.
update on the egg spell.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oology, I think is what it's called. Oology. Ooh. I can't remember. Anyways,
I
I
don't
could
know.
look it up quick. It's fine. It's egg magic. Anyways. Okay. So I did take some photos and they will be on our Instagram later. So there was quite a few tentacles, which is so what happens is I rub the egg all over my body for those that didn't see it, or all over my body.
This was as it was like in the shell.
It was in the shell. Exactly. I didn't like crack it and like rub that shit all over. I
That would
I
have been
took I
wild.
took a raw egg from my refrigerator and I
Yeah.
rubbed it all over my legs, front, back, side, torso, back, arms, my face, my third eye. And I was just like, extract that shit out of me because I know it's there. I know somebody is sending me ill will. Like I just was like, we're hitting like every freaking roadblock imaginable. So I'm like, somebody's sending me ill will, and I don't want that anymore. So yes, so I cracked it open. Sorry, I put it
Yeah.
into some water, just like a glass of water. We put it in like a clear glass so that I could see what was going on. Cracked it in there. You leave it for 30 minutes, and yeah. So basically, what I mean by tentacles is like there were strings from the egg yolks that strung all the way up to the top, and there was like little
Yeah.
bubbly things at the top here, and there were some tentacles that weren't quite as tall but still prevalent. You could still see them. So where I've read is from an external source, friend group, people you may not know or not know, but you know what I mean, not relative
Acquaintances
to
more
you.
of like, yeah.
Exactly. That's at the top. Those are the bigger ones. And there was like 3 or 4 big clusters on those. And then there was the smaller ones. So again, like just like 2 or 3 of them, again, like little bubbly ones, but no, those ones are supposed to represent family.
Oh,
Oh, take that with what you will. Anyways,
dang
so
it.
I went through that, and like I said, I had a feeling. I'm like, you know what, this isn't on me. I'm gonna do a quick return to sender.
Yeah.
So basically, I got my cinnamon to activate the spell. I got some chili powder. I got
Mhm.
what else did I get? Hot sauce. I got one more thing in there. Oh, vinegar.
Oh,
Um,
vinegar.
yeah. Basically, I just went to the toilet, dumped that shit in, gave it the finger,
Mhm.
flushed it away. Peace. Back to
Gave
you.
it the finger. Fuck
I did,
you.
absolutely. I was like, fuck you, go away. Yeah. And it's funny because yeah, I had
Good.
actually done it again over the weekend or late last week.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was better. You know what I mean? There was still like 1 or 2. And I was like, you know what? That's still too much
Oh.
for me and my
Yeah.
liking. So did it again. I actually did it with our mother. Of course, mom's like, I feel it too. I feel it too. And I'm like, yeah, sure, mom.
But
Uh,
also, I love you, Mom. But if you listen to this, I'm really sorry for what I'm about to say, but you think there's a lot of people always after you.
you're an angel.
You're
Stop.
an age. Yeah. No one
You're
is trying to hurt you.
exactly. Stop.
Everyone loves you.
Exactly. So yeah, so she did the same thing. Like I helped her, like wiped the egg
Mhm.
all over her kind of thing, cracked it in there.
Good.
And mom
Yeah.
has like her precious little, her little egg sack thing in there. And there's just like littles, but nothing. Otherwise that. I was like, Mom, you're clean. Nobody is ill
See?
will against you. Exactly. We still did
Yeah.
like the whole, return
But
to
mom
sender
needs to hear
spell.
that. We've
Yeah,
had
exactly.
some interesting moments in the last year, And she needed to see that
She needed to
clarity.
see that. Exactly. And
Yeah.
so I was like, you know what? Let's do this together. So yeah, I
Mhm.
talked her through the whole thing. And then yes,
Amazing.
I took her to the bathroom with me and I said, dump that shit down the toilet. I said,
Mhm.
and they'll say like, bye, give me a meal thickener. We don't need to see you again. And she did it. I
Yeah.
was a good girl.
Good.
So yeah.
Perfect. And then you saged the house.
And I saged the hell out of our house. And I did every room.
Good.
Actually I didn't sage. I did Palo Santo.
Oh, nice.
So just a little bit lighter because it's quite, I mean, when I sage, like I sage and it's like
Mhm.
everywhere and it stays for days. So I didn't want to
Mhm.
like scare everybody in the house,
No, that's
but
fair.
just the ill will anyways. So
Yeah, that's good. Well, let's hope that there'll be a good turnaround, and then that way
mhm.
with everything that's happening that
Yeah.
you are currently manifesting with Bebe, Maria, and the house, the
Yeah.
things can
Thanks.
get better and lighter and move faster.
Exactly. Yeah. So
So,
I'm just gonna keep that on my to-do list, my wants
mhm,
list.
mhm,
So yeah, speaking of that, so obviously I am in a specific situation where like I can't have, external stuff more than I have, right? So in terms of my manifestation board, I am
mhm.
purely going to use my notebook. And I think that that's great because I can just
Ah,
write it down. I'm going to look at that every day. I'm going to tape it to my
yeah,
mirror. I'm going to make sure it's visible. I'm going to keep it in
totally.
my wallet. Or actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my pillow and I am going to manifest that because
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a
I
great idea.
can't, you've got the great boards there. And I love doing that crafting component of, and we'll get into that a little later. We can do it on a larger scale. But for
Hmm.
those who don't have, not say access to that, but maybe,
Yeah,
maybe you're not as creative. I'm not as creative. I have to be really pulled into that creative realm by Brittany.
yeah.
But well, it's true though. But yeah, like I'm just gonna put like what I want, right? And
Yeah,
at one point, I wrote down what I can give me and what the universe can give me. And I'm
nice.
going to pack that list. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to
Amazing.
sleep on that. And and I'll
Yeah,
update people as we go, I suppose. But
I love
yeah.
it. That's
Mhm.
good. Well, and like you put on a good point there for people that can't necessarily have a board in their space. Using a notebook is perfect. But if you wanted to also create a note in your phone and then put that as your back saver,
Oh, very good. Your
your
backsaver.
screensaver. I don't
Your
know.
backsaver.
I don't
Ah,
know
what's a
whatever that thing is.
backsaver? A
Whatever.
background? Sorry.
Yeah, the back
Your
saver.
backsaver. It's
Yes, so
also
the screensaver that's on the back of
mhm,
your phone, the
mhm.
one that you look at all the time, every day. Like,
Oh,
for
this one.
example, I'll use myself for an example here. What's happening? Okay. No. Nope. No. Stop.
No, that.
Oh goodness.
You
Hold on.
you could just hold up your phone and be like, that thing. This
I
is
know, but the one I
that
want
thing.
has like a thing, a message in it. Can you
Oh.
stop?
Mine had my son and my husband. And actually, that photo was 2 years ago. I now have another child and she's not on it yet because I just keep forgetting. We don't have
Okay,
any
here we
family
go.
photos.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or if it'll be backwards. Is it backwards?
No, it's correct, but it's very bright. I am open to
Abundance. You can slide
unlimited,
yourself.
unlimited abundance.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
open to unlimited abundance. So every time I open my phone, I'm like, yeah,
Boom.
we
Yeah.
are. We're
Like
open
that.
for it.
We're open.
Whatever,
Exactly.
whatever is going to come our way, we're open to receiving.
Yeah. Bottom
So,
line, something that you can see every day or think about every day, because that's going to continue to show that intent in it. You're still like asking your guides, that this is what I want. I haven't forgotten. This is
mhm,
mine, right?
exactly.
I see that in my life. Yes.
Mhm,
Um, when it comes to when to do a manifestation board, obviously
mhm.
there's like highlighted times on when you could do it, when are
Yeah,
best with
absolutely.
the energy, but really it's something that you can do anytime.
Yeah.
You had mentioned doing it in the new year,
Mhm.
but it is, I don't say recommended by our senior witches, to do it on a full moon when energy is at its highest. You could also justify doing it on a new moon,
Right.
when it is a new beginning, it is a new chapter.
Right.
um, the reason I bring up full moon is because you can kind of close the previous chapter and open the new one. So you can
Right. Right.
reflect on
Right.
things that have already been brought into your life and how they got there and kind of say, yeah, thanks. That's, I manifested that. Like I finally got that in my life. I finally, was able to achieve that, or say, I feel like it was achieved,
Mhm.
and then set your new intention forward.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. So I feel
Yeah.
like we should do like a manifest of 3 for you and I right now in this podcast. So we can review this in a year
Okay.
from now.
I love it. Okay.
So you and I are going to say out loud and write down because we're going to forget
Mhm.
3
I'm writing
things
down.
we want to manifest that we want within a year's time.
Hmm.
So within 1 year, what are 3 things that you would like to have manifested?
On a completely selfish level, number one,
Yes.
financial freedom. I think I speak for a lot
Yeah.
of people. That
So,
is like,
so then let's be more specific, Jess. What is financial freedom looking for you? Do you want
I want to,
any debt, or do you want your
yeah.
credit card to be paid off, or like what is something that makes you
I want to sell my house. I want to make like 50 to 60,000 over asking.
perfect?
Maybe.
Write that shit down. Write that shit down, Jess. Write that shit down.
I want it to go into like a bidding war real bad.
Okay. Write that down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Okay.
Okay. What else do
So
I
like
want? That's a big
calm
one.
down.
You know what? If I
Yeah.
got that one, I think I could make the rest a little easier. So that would be nice.
Sure.
That would
You know
help
what? You
us
can do
out.
whatever you want because the universe will provide you.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. So
Yeah.
that should be one. And then if you want to continue on with financial, if your thing for finance or for your manifesting should be financial freedom, that should just be one point in itself. Is about the
Exactly.
house.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
no, I hear you. What
What's on your list?
I want to do one specific to the podcast for, well, I'm going to do a couple
Yes.
different ones, but for one specific for the podcast,
Oh.
I want, I would like to have 3 sponsors within a year.
3 followers.
Sponsors.
Oh, 3
Sponsors.
sponsors. I was like,
Sponsors.
so we can each
So we,
follow. So there's 2, 3
but
sponsors.
yeah, 3 sponsors that will pay us to put their ads in our podcast for like little advertisements.
I love that.
If you're listening and you want to throw your name in the ring, you just let us know.
We're open.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
3
will
sponsors.
gladly take your ND mattress and promote the crap out of it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
what's another one? Peloton. I see you, Peloton.
Yeah. We know that you're listening.
Honestly, even BetterHelp. I
Yeah,
know. I
BetterHelp
listen.
is pretty
Can you tell
awesome.
I listen to a lot of podcasts and their
Mhm.
ads? I'm like, yes, BetterHelp.
What about
Mental health.
what is that called? Magic Spoon.
I've never heard of Magic Spoon.
Magic Spoon is this like special cereal that you can it's like all good for you. It has like super low sugar. It has like a bunch of different like different kinds that taste exactly like the good crazy cereal that you'd like to normally have. Like
What?
there's one that's like a cinnamon toast crunch flavor, but it's not cinnamon toast crunch. It's like a frosted flakes flavor. I don't know.
Is this like a new thing? Like this is a current commercial? Oh my god! I'm thinking of things that are.
Within like the last year.
Oh my god!
I don't see Magic Spoon very often anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
but you know what? We're even looking for local places.
We're looking for
Whoever
local.
wants to like
Exactly.
open, like to have their little business or counseling or whatever the case is, we're looking. 3 sponsors is what I definitely would want to manifest. So what would be a second one, Jessica?
For the pod. You know, honestly, I love doing like one release a week, but if I would like the demand to be there for 2 a week. I would like like people to be interested in like our banter, like our literal banter enough to like see us more. I think I would like
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. My second one. I'd like to manifest within a year that I will have a second puppy.
A second puppy? What kind of puppy are you looking at? Or would you like to see?
I want a blonde baby girl.
A blonde baby girl.
Yeah. And I kind of want to, I've been wanting to have had this name in my head for a while, but I don't know if it'll actually go when I do meet this little baby.
Yeah.
But I really want to call her Coconut.
Coconut. That's adorable.
I want a blonde baby girl that will be named Coconut, and she'll be Grizzly and Coco.
Grizzly and Coco. Grizz and Coco. Coco Chanel when we're pissed.
Honestly, yeah. So second puppy named Coconut.
I love that. That's so
I know.
cute.
So blondie, like medium to large, just because that's kind of my life. I don't I'm not picky with sizes. Every dog needs a little bit of love. So
sorry for those watching. My eyes really freaking itchy.
No worries. Okay, so do you have a third one that you want to manifest?
Okay. I don't know if I do. I know that sounds really crazy. I mean, again, selfishly, I'd love to like get
You
my
don't,
body back into like my,
it's
not
not
my,
selfish, Jess. It's
I
not
know it's
selfish
not
from
selfish.
manifesting. You were telling our listeners that manifesting is selfish.
Selfish. You're so right. It is so fucking selfish.
So
Jessica,
like silly.
stop. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to lose some weight the next year.
It's good for
It's
you.
one
Do
of those things. I'm going to do it. I just got to
you have
do
a
it.
number? Do you have a number in mind?
I think
Or do you want,
if I
oh,
lose
sorry.
like 30 to 40 would be nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes that can be like, I want to fit in this size of clothes. And that
Totally.
can like,
I'd love
sometimes
to
that
be a
can,
size like 12, 14.
ooh,
It's
see,
like a
there you go.
mid-size queen. I
And then
am
that
kind of
way,
I'm like a bigger mid-size, but I'd like to be a little bit smaller mid-size. I don't need a single digit. I
no.
don't need that.
Oh,
But like,
no.
yeah.
I like my curves, but I'd like to be in charge of my curves. If that
We're a
makes
little
sense to
wild right
anyone
now.
else. Yeah, I'm just like,
Exactly.
what do you
Oh,
think you're doing back?
exactly. Exactly. Oh, although I've got like the
No, I hear
severe, who was I talking to? I was talking to mom about my butt. TMI,
Okay.
just for everybody listening. So like
Yeah.
I had a
Don't
pretty
worry,
nice,
Jess.
I had quite a nice butt in my lifetime. And then I had kids and I don't see it. It's like I've got the little like mom bum now. And I mean, like,
It's like a
whatever.
little flat and it's a little droopy.
Exactly. Like, when did this happen? I'm like, I need to
Okay.
squat or something. So it's just, I also would like my bum back.
You think from how much you run after the kids that you would have like the plumpest apple butt because you squat
Yeah.
constantly.
Constantly. And
How
it's
does
not like
this work?
and it's not like they're like weightless squats. Like my kids are like, well, 30 and nearly 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And like I've had to squat holding Maria, the like nearly 20
The
pounder,
baby.
to collect the 35 counter.
And for some reason, that's not a workout.
It's not workout. Exactly.
Your body's like, no.
But I'll break a sweat freaking cleaning, vacuuming. I'll freaking be beads of sweat, but not looking after my kids.
I know. It's
Make that make sense. Exactly.
That's right. That's what's going on.
I don't
That'd be
know.
great.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
what's your last one? Or do you have one?
Third one.
Mm.
You know what? My third one is I want to get down to Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. It's been on my list forever. I'm making it a moment now.
Going to Salem.
Within a year, I will have gone or will be, I have planned a trip to like purchase the ticket. Like I'm actually going. So that's what I'm doing.
Salem, Mass. That's
Going
awesome.
Yes, because I think that's been on my list for a very long time. I'd love to go in October. Not necessarily this year. I can't go this year. Like next year, definitely could be a thing. So maybe that's what I'll do. By next June, I will have paid. We'll have had plane tickets. Plan maybe an itinerary of going to Salem by next October. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good manifest list, Jess.
That's fucking awesome.
We gotta hold on to that so that way we
little
have
bit
those
of
ready.
this, little personal, little whatever.
Oh, I like it. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
I hope this inspires our listeners to like think outside the box and like,
because it can be anything.
Literally ask for what you want. And then again, you have to like be willing to make it happen. So yes, I'd love to lose, what did I say? 30 to 40 pounds. Is that what I said?
But you want to be a 12, 14.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you 14. More focus into
in my size, not in my weight, because that number is like, you're right. It's totally irrelevant what I weigh. It's my size that matters to me, right? Just to me. It's not for everybody.
Well, I find when you're buying clothes, certain sizes don't make sense in a lot of different places. Like, don't get me started on Zara, but yeah. Anyway, so
yeah, exactly. Chances are I could probably fit into some size 14 if I really tried, but like, yes, I want to be able to like wear those comfortably. But that being said, I have to be willing to put it in the work. So yes, I have to be more conscious about what I'm eating. I have to be more conscious about when I can put my activities in, like, and
planning time for yourself in your day is fucking hard.
Yes, it is. Yes. And I mean, not just because I'm a mom, but I think for anybody right now, it is like we all do the daily grind, right? You go to work or you go and do your thing. And then when it comes down to like winding down, right? It's like, how do I get ramped up again to like do something for myself? It's not necessarily working out, right? But something for yourself. Have to be that.
It could literally be like, I want to watch a movie that I've been putting off forever.
Exactly.
Or I want to go for a walk, or I want to go sit outside and have a coffee, but you don't really put that into your regular routine because you're like, but I should probably do this, or I have guilt of doing that.
Exactly. But then I Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna go on my tangents because I do that. Every morning, like because I'm on maternity leave right now, and in Canada that is paid for, 1 year, whichever. So,
Mhm.
and because we're living with my parents have this beautiful backyard with these lovely lounge chairs. I'm like, oh, I should take the kids out in the morning, and
Mhm.
Colin can just play his little hearts. He loves that backyard, and Maria
Mhm.
can just sit and squawk, and I'll feed her on the deck, and I
Yeah.
can sit in my coffee outside.
Yeah.
What's my excuse? I have to get the kid changed. I have to put clothes on my son. That's what's holding me back. I don't care if anybody sees me in my freaking nightgown because I'm a real woman, and my and my like.
Real women also just wear not nightgowns.
You know what? I'm a
You are
real
allowed to.
woman.
You can wear a nightgown all you want. I prefer sweats and a tank top.
Yeah.
Not even sometimes not even that.
Exactly. No, I'm a nighty lady. I'm a nighty lady.
I'm
Anyways,
a nighty lady.
I'm a
There,
nighty
that's
lady.
better.
I'm a 1930s housewife lady. And anyways, and my house coat. So nighty house coat
Mhm.
combo.
Yeah.
This exact
Well,
crazy hair. And I
maybe
don't care.
maybe that should be a part of your manifest board then, Jess.
Take more time. And like, it's not, we wake up at a fine time. It's just literally get your ass outside. I'm just gonna put that.
Yeah.
Get your ass outside. Get your size. No, I was kidding. Get your ass
Get your 12/14 ass
outside.
outside. Get it out there.
Exactly. Go. And it's
You
not
just
like
enjoy
it's
the beautiful weather while we have it.
exactly. This is
Mhm.
like a beautiful time of year. So
Mhm.
I say
Oh, I
that
love
as
it.
like you can hear my sinuses being like inflamed as frick
I know.
because of all the
Lilacs are
wind.
happening like crazy right now. And I'm like, lilacs? Is that what that plant is called?
Yes, those are the lilacs. Like
Okay.
the Mother
Purple?
Nature is awful. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Goddess of worse. That is like the I know that people are like, oh, springtime. And I'm like, barf.
Like, oh my
Allergies.
garden. I'm just like,
Exactly.
how does what? I don't even know what my plants are in my yard. And I was like, hopefully they're alive because I'm
You're
not doing anything
beautiful.
about it.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's all good.
Okay, we're gonna get
Okay.
into an amazing card, and then we're gonna send all of our listeners on their way here. So, what
Okay.
deck do you have today?
I have the one I always have. What is the other? What I was going to quote a movie. I brought my own. We'll just go with that.
I brought my
I
own.
brought my own.
That
And
is from the Amanda Bynes movie.
Sydney White.
That's right. Yeah, when one of the
Oh,
what they would become, it was based off of the actual fairy tale movies, Disney movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Dwarfs?
yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And in the movie, one of the guys that live in the home with her, he's just like, do you have a very specific title about just like
The Doctor Who soundtrack, Britt.
that's
Who
it.
are you?
You forgot the movie, Jess.
No, I didn't. I forgot the
You didn't
quote.
see
I was
it.
like, I actually was gonna go with Pinky in the Brain, or not? Yeah, Pinky in the Brain. Same thing we do every night. That's what I was gonna say, but then I went with Sydney White. I wasn't lost. You were lost.
Sure.
Do not try me.
I was not. Yeah. But anyways, he asked for that. And they're like, no. And he's like, it's okay. Oh.
Brought my own. Yeah. Do you have the Doctor Who soundtrack? And he's like, no. It's okay. I brought my own. So yes, I'm doing the Animal Spirit deck. My girl,
Yeah.
Kim Kranz.
Pull us a card. Pull us a card.
Da, 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 da. I'm just gonna. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just like throwing my intention in here for like the card that you guys need this week. I hope it's been a great week for you. I really do. Okay. Well, this is the card I've received here. So this is the Lion. So this is an earth energy. Patient, regal, a complete master. So as Kim goes in to say, the Lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of a self-transformation. A Lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the Lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. I freaking love that. Some mistake the Lion as a hard axis or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. Start today, I guess. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation or friendship. That again is Kim Kranz Animal Spirit Guidebook. Love that. The Wild Unknown.
Amazing.
Yeah. I love her stuff.
I love it. So
Mm.
I am pulling from The Magic of Unicorn from Diane Cooper.
Mm. Thank you,
I could be
Diane.
like Jessica and pull. Yeah, thank you, Diane.
Thank you, Diana Cooper.
But I have a lot of card decks and I just love them all for different reasons. So I'm like,
I have many
do
too.
it.
I just like favor this one, especially for like,
Yeah, it's fair.
it's one I always pull in conjunction with my tarot or my oracle readings. It's like,
Mhm.
I
That's
love
fair.
it.
That's fair. The card is like super beautiful. It's called Cosmic Diamond.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, spread hope and joy and
Wow.
illuminate the world. So that is cool. Doing a quick read here. Let's see here.
Take your time.
So with the okay, so I'm just kind of looking at what this card needs to say, and it's basically the affirmation is cosmic diamond service. So it's like relax and be receptive, which is kind of nice that we were just talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So I like it. Archangel Gabriel is straight down to you. Like, oh gosh, so exciting. Yeah. It's just like bringing in this one beautifully. Wow. Okay. So this card comes to you when you need clarity, hope, or inspiration. So
Mm.
when you think about this cosmic diamond coming all over you, you can do it while you're walking, going about business, meditating. Your biggest thing is just, okay, welcome.
Yeah.
Be receptive to this beautiful cosmic diamond over top of you, having that beautiful archangel come in, let him using rainbow lights shimmer all over you, and then just enjoy that unconditional love, the oneness, purity, and joy. So
Love that. That's so
just
nice.
like, yeah,
Especially
spread
like,
hope and
yeah,
joy.
exactly. And let that
Something like that.
inspiration
That's
come to
cute.
you and use that in a
Exactly.
manifestation board or whatever, or vision board.
Yes.
People call it whatever, but
Yeah.
by all means, I think that's
They're
fantastic.
all full at the end of the day, whatever it makes sense to you,
Mhm. Exactly.
then it's good.
Exactly. Screw what they all
Doesn't have to
think.
be cookie cutter way of doing things,
Exactly.
right?
We're not cookie cutter. Absolutely. We're not.
Well,
I
perfect.
love
Well,
that.
thanks, Jess. Thanks for
Oh,
another great meeting.
my pleasure. It's been great. I hope y'all had fun
And
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And where can everybody find us?
Well, they can find us on Instagram at Basic Banter for Witches. It's at, and then it's FOR, correct? Not the abbreviated
That's
number
right.
4. There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, you can find us on TikTok. We joined the TikTok. I was so excited.
The TikTok. They are. The
I love
TikTok. I have
TikTok.
no idea what I'm doing. So
I
thank
love
God
TikTok.
Jessica's handling
Exactly. We said Brittany can do IG. I will do TikTok.
Mhm.
Things will be great. But you can also
that.
find us
I'll
through
figure out
email.
YouTube.
oh yeah, YouTube too. Yeah, you guys will see us there. Again, Basic Banter
Yeah,
for
we're everywhere.
Witches. And then yeah, if you've got any inquiries, got any questions, you've got any comments, be kind. You can rate us on wherever you find your podcast, or you can email us at basicbanter4witches@gmail.com.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Well, thanks again, Jess. Thanks for everyone for listening. And we will
See you next time.
love. Bye bye.
Bye.